Every morning, when I open my eyes, I'm greeted by the wag of my dog's tail. She's always there, sitting beside me with that look of pure joy, excited to start another day together. It's in those little moments that I realize just how much happiness she gets from the simplest things. It doesn't take a big adventure or fancy treats for her to feel loved. It's the everyday, small gestures that light up her world, and that's true for all of our dogs. We often think that we need to shower them with extravagant gifts or constant attention to make them happy, but the truth is, it's the little things we do every day that can make all the difference in their emotional well-being. I started noticing that my dog was happiest when we simply spent time together, had our regular walks, or even when I gave her a scratch behind the ears at just the right moment. These small actions meant the world to her, and they strengthened the bond we share. So, I wanted to share with you 5 little things that you can do every day that will make your dog the happiest. These aren't complicated or time-consuming. They're simple actions, but they mean so much to your dog. By the end of this, you'll see how easy it is to make your dog feel truly loved and cherished every single day. There's something magical about the way dogs light up when we give them our time. It's not about the activities we plan or the toys we buy. It's about simply being there with them. I remember a time when I had a busy week at work and hadn't been able to spend much time with my dog. One evening, I decided to just sit on the couch, no distractions, no agenda, just to be with her. To my surprise, she immediately jumped up next to me, curled up, and nestled her head on my lap. We didn't do anything special, but in that moment, it was like she was telling me that my presence was enough to make her feel safe, happy, and content. Dogs are incredibly social animals, and just like us, they thrive on the companionship of those they love. Your presence alone can bring them immense comfort. Studies have shown that when dogs are near their owners, it reduces their stress levels and makes them feel secure. It's in these quiet moments, when you're not doing anything, except simply being there, that your dog experiences true happiness. It's not the toys or the treats, but the emotional connection you share with them that makes all the difference. So, if you're wondering how to make your dog happy, don't underestimate the power of just spending time together. Whether it's sitting on the couch, walking side by side, or just being in the same room, your presence is the greatest gift you can give. Dogs are creatures of habit. The more consistent their routine, the more secure and happy they feel. I learned this firsthand with my dog when I noticed how she started getting excited and calm at the same times each day. She knew exactly when it was time for her walk, when dinner was ready, and even when it was time to settle down for the night. At first, I didn't think much of it, but then I realized that these moments of predictability gave her a sense of stability. Dogs thrive when they know what to expect, and a consistent routine helps reduce their stress. In fact, research shows that dogs feel more relaxed and secure when their daily activities follow a predictable pattern. It's not just about feeding them at the same time each day or taking them for walks at certain hours. Routine builds trust. It helps them feel like they're in control of their environment. For my dog, this sense of control meant knowing when to expect playtime or when we would cuddle on the couch after a long day. This routine created an unspoken sense of peace between us. The beauty of a consistent routine is that it also helps strengthen the bond you share with your dog. It shows them that they can rely on you for comfort, stability, and affection, which, in turn, makes them feel happier and more secure. So, if you want to make your dog truly happy, try to maintain a predictable routine. It's one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to enrich their life and well-being. Playtime is more than just a fun way to pass the time. It's a vital part of your dog's well-being. I've seen firsthand how much my dog thrives during play sessions. Whether it's a game of fetch, tug of war, or even a simple game of hide and seek, I can see the joy and energy she gets from these interactions. There's something incredibly special about watching your dog light up during playtime, but it's not just about getting them to burn off energy. Play is an essential outlet for their mental and physical stimulation. Dogs are intelligent creatures, and without enough mental and physical engagement, they can become bored, anxious, and even depressed. Engaging in regular play sessions isn't just fun for them, it also helps to keep their minds sharp and their bodies healthy. Studies have shown that dogs who are regularly engaged in play are less likely to develop behavioral issues and more likely to experience higher levels of happiness. The best part is that playtime doesn't have to be elaborate. It's not about spending hours at the park or buying expensive toys. It's about connecting with your dog, engaging with them in meaningful ways, and giving them a chance to be active and playful. So, when your dog brings you that tennis ball or looks at you with those excited eyes, don't hesitate to jump into play. It's not just a fun moment. It's a way to show them you care about their happiness and well-being. Playtime is an investment in their emotional and physical health, and it's one of the most joyful ways to bond with your dog. One of the most rewarding things for a dog is receiving positive reinforcement. I remember when I was teaching my dog a new trick. It wasn't anything complex, just a simple sit command. But when she nailed it, the way her eyes lit up when I praised her was a moment of pure joy for both of us. She didn't just feel happy because she did something right. She felt validated. Dogs, like humans, need to feel appreciated for their efforts. Positive reinforcement, whether it's verbal praise, a belly rub, or a tasty treat, reassures them that they're on the right track. It builds their confidence and makes them eager to repeat that behavior. What's even more incredible is that this simple act of praise strengthens the bond between you and your dog. When you acknowledge their good behavior, it shows them that you're paying attention to them and valuing their efforts. It also builds trust because they know that they can make you happy with the right actions. Positive reinforcement is one of the simplest ways to keep your dog motivated and happy. It's not just about teaching tricks or stopping unwanted behavior. It's about telling your dog, "I see you, and I appreciate you." This kind of validation makes them feel loved and happy in the same way we feel proud and joyful when we're acknowledged for something we've done well. So, the next time your dog does something you're proud of, whether big or small, don't forget to give them that praise. It's one of the little things that can make their day and deepen your connection. There's something truly comforting about the simple act of petting or cuddling with your dog. I can still remember the first time I noticed how much my dog enjoyed just resting her head on my lap while I stroked her ears. It was as though the world melted away for both of us. Dogs, just like us, crave physical affection. It's not just about play or feeding. They need to feel loved and secure through touch. The power of physical affection is backed by science. When you pet your dog, oxytocin, the love hormone, is released in both you and your dog. This hormone strengthens the bond between you, reduces stress, and makes both of you feel more connected. I've seen it in action with my own dog. After a long, stressful day, nothing comforts her more than a good cuddle. She'll crawl into my lap, and as soon as I start gently petting her, her body relaxes, and I can see the contentment in her eyes. It's a simple gesture, yet it has such a profound effect on her happiness. Physical affection is one of the best ways to show your dog you care. It tells them, "You're safe, you're loved, and I'm here for you." Whether it's a scratch behind the ears, a belly rub, or simply lying together on the couch, physical touch is an essential way to make your dog feel happiest. For them, these moments of closeness are a reassurance that they are part of your world, that they are cherished, and that their well-being matters to you. When we think about what makes our dogs happy, it's easy to assume that they need expensive treats, fancy toys, or constant attention. But as we've seen today, it's often the little things, the quiet moments, the consistency, the small acts of affection that make the biggest impact on their happiness. Dogs thrive on routine, love, and connection. Whether it's spending time together, playing, or just being present in their world, these simple gestures tell your dog that they are valued, understood, and loved. The bond we share with our dogs is truly special, and it doesn't have to be complicated. A few extra minutes of playtime, a consistent routine, a pat on the head, or just being there for them is all they need to feel content and secure. So, the next time you're with your dog, take a moment to think about how you're making their day a little brighter. Are you engaging with them? Are you giving them that reassurance they need? Just like us, dogs thrive on feeling loved, secure, and appreciated. It's not about grand gestures, it's the little things that truly matter. When we show our dogs that we care, in these small but meaningful ways, we're making their lives happier and enriching the bond we share. And in return, they'll continue to give us their unconditional love, joy, and loyalty every single day.